Hello.
Hello.
I'm Caitlin Powell.
And I'm Kate Butch.
And this is Queers Gone By, the show we talk about nostalgic film, TV, and snacks, and try to work out if that's what made us queer.
And today...
It's
very exciting.
Talk about more mice.
Even more mice.
Gotta say, I found them really cute again. I was like, oh, fucking nice. Their little noses.
Oh, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I found these mice really annoying.
I mean, yeah, these ones were awful. Okay, they do not... What's the phrase? Hold a candle?
Yes.
Yes, they do not hold a candle to the Brambley Hedge mice.
Exactly. Yeah, I couldn't find one redeeming mouse.
Well, William was kind of on my definitely gay list, and then he kept assaulting Angelina.
We'll get into it.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry, yes, we'll get into it.
We're doing Angelina Ballerina.
Ballerina!
Which it's very exciting because it is our first ever Patreon chosen review episode thing. Mm-hmm. Yes. Like full time. We had they chose the Barney episode last week, but they chose this. We got our TRACY tier patrons to send us in a suggestion each. Then we put it to the vote between our JUSTINE and TRACY patrons.
Yes.
And submitted by Patreon legend, Nothing Is Certain Except Beth and Taxes.
At this stage, it's such a legendary name.
It's Angelina Ballerina.
Oh, this little mouse.
Which I did watch as a child. I do remember this having quite a lot of prominence in my life.
I remember there were books, right?
I think so.
I think I had the books. I think I was obsessed with the books. Because I sort of remember this, but not as well. I remember their little waistcoats. All of them wear waistcoats.
Oh yes, with the little safety pins.
Yes, they either wear waistcoats, ballet stuff, or they're naked. Those are the three options.
They don't wear any pants.
No, they do not wear any pants. It's like
they're flashing their mouse bits.
They are. Flash, flash. Flash your mouse bits along with us.
Well, speaking of nostalgic snacks, ish, we kick off the episode in a sweet shop
with some very upsetting words.
Very upsetting. The episode we watched is on YouTube. It's called Mouse of the Year.
A misleading title, I'd say.
I was fuming. I was livid.
In what world is she Mouse of the Year?
She's not. Also, they did remake Angelina Ballerina
with a horrible nightmare animation. We were watching the original.
In 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watched
like
the classic 2D,
like
hand-drawn.
Mm-hmm. Classic.
We don't want any of your vectors or whatever going on.
Ooh, no, thank you.
Nightmare mouse ballet world.
Yeah. It opens with nightmares.
They're in the sweet shop.
Because she picks out 3 cheesy mints and a cheesy pop. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Cheese and mint! Cheese and mint! You having a laugh?
The cheese lollipop!
I mean, I would. Basically, that's a ball of cheese, and I would eat a ball of cheese, but don't call it a lollipop.
Cheesy pop.
Cheesy pop.
Which sounds like a fizzy cheese drink. Drink it.
Drink your cheesy pop. Oh, I hate it. Oh my god, did you ever have... I never had this, but some of my friends got soda streams.
I always wanted a soda stream.
Yeah, but then they'd soda stream, like, milk and shit. Oh, that's a cheesy pop. Soda stream milk.
Horrid.
Horrid.
Don't be horrid, Caitlin.
Nasty mice.
So it's Angelina.
Yeah. The famed ballerina, who's not that good at ballet.
She's not. And her friend Alice, who is the personification, or mouse-onification, rodent-onification of No Thank You, Alice.
She is. Can I ask you a question right from the off? Is Angelina
you could try.
A straight liability?
Yes,
or
Angelina
a queer
is...
icon? Because I have a point later on.
I think Angelina is a straight white feminist. She's probably a Swiftie. She hasn't liked the new album or the last one where they put gays in it.
When did they put gays? Oh, when Queer Eye did a bit.
Oh yeah, and they had like Jade Jolie or someone.
Oh, that's cute.
They had some drag queens doing stuff.
That's nice.
In You Need to Calm Down, is that what it's called?
Oh, that was the one that was her like Katy Perry aesthetic moment. God.
Yes.
By which I mean, it looked bad. You don't need all the colours. Someone tell these pop stars they don't need all the colours.
But she is very like ballet girl, even though there are like
horse girl
other
vibes.
ballet girl characters. Horse girl summer, horse girl summer. I'm very interested to hear later on why you think she's a queer icon.
Yeah, I think I misjudged. I don't think she's a queer icon. There's just something that I want to point out that made me go, this is some, I won't say it's queer icon behaviour. It's queer aged about 15 behaviour. So cringy? You know how you were when you were 15? It's very that.
I still am.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll get to it. So, as a straight liability, she knocks Mrs. Thimble's leaflets over. Ugh.
Classic.
All over the floor.
Why do you have no coordination? You do ballet. That's like the core foundation.
Mm-hmm. Quite. And they see that the leaflets are for a Mouse Teacher Award.
Mouse Teacher of the Year. And I was like, oh, they've said that wrong because it's Mouse of the Year.
Yeah.
Not a subsection of teacher. I want to know who is the best mouse.
Not who's the best mouse teacher, specifically in ballet.
It's probably Wilfred Toadflax from Brambley Hedge. I'd put him as the best mouse.
Yeah. Probably.
Maybe The Rescuers. I've not even seen that.
Yeah.
It's probably better than this. They rescue.
Yeah.
Not just do shit dance.
But they're going to nominate Miss Lily.
I got so excited about Miss Lily because, you know the film Millionaire Dogs, the best film ever made? The lady in that is called Miss Lily. Millionaire Dogs, yes. The lady in that is called Miss Lily. Miss Lily.
Miss Lily.
And I was like, we love this. Icons. Icons only, Miss Lily.
In fairness, I think if there is an icon of this show, it is Miss Lily. She is...
We will get to Miss Lily.
Camp. But yes, we'll get to it.
She's
all
got...
like... Yeah.
Can't wait.
She's all like, but how will we get them to care about Miss Lily? This is the whole of Mouseland, remember? And I was like, how big is Mouseland? How many mice are in Mouse... Surely Mouseland is the world.
No, because she mentions the world. I don't know what this, like, mouse... She's like... Later on, she's like, the best teacher in Mouseland, no, the best teacher in the world. Yeah. And I was like, is this a country in our world? Just a very small island with mice on?
But they live in a specific town or city or village called Chipping Cheddar, which is adorable.
Chipping Cheddar.
Chipping Cheddar.
Chipping Cheddar along with us.
Chipping Cheddar. Oh, we're awful.
And then they're leaving and... rushing off to write this letter, and Alice goes, but what about me sweets? And I was a bit like, yes, okay, Alice, I'm here for that.
Yeah, but also, she didn't even pay. She just grabbed the sweets and scarpers.
Thievery.
Awful.
Nasty mice. And then Angelina and Alice are at home doing some cutting and sticking.
Yes, and writing a little letter to nominate Miss Lily.
A little letter? It's like
scroll.
a bloody till roll. Like, it is meters long.
Yeah. It was very cute when they were like, she makes us feel like we're all special, like we're each the prima ballerina. I was like, oh, that's sweet. You're not though, are you? So, you know.
Also, write smaller. Save paper. Write on both sides. Just type it. What year is this from? I didn't research that.
Oh, I don't know. I have a feeling like 1999. I don't know. I've no idea.
I'm thinking early 2000s. I don't want to...
Okay.
It's a race against time. It's not loading. Come on now. Talk amongst yourselves, everybody. Chip and cheddar. Caitlin, talk about your favourite cheeses.
You know what I will talk about, actually? Have I talked about the story of me doing ballet when I was a kid?
Well, I was going to ask you if you did ballet as a kid.
Do I have a story for you? So, little Caitlin, she was a larger gal. She was a little fat baby. And I really wanted to do ballet. Like, I wanted to be one of the elegant girls who does ballet. And my first lesson, it was all, like, building up, like, we do practice, and then at the end, the parents would come in and we'd do, like, a performance. And it was gonna be about all these little fairies. My ballet teacher wrote in a part for me, which was the big giant who chases the fairies.
Oh my god.
Yeah!
That's a lot to unpack.
Yeah, right? I'm still unpacking it. And
I don't really know what to say.
Because it's kind of funny, but mainly trauma for me. So yeah, that's fun. Fun little tale for everyone. But also, you know, the stuff that's going on at the moment on, like, Twitter, I don't know if it'll still be on when this comes out. Yeah, I feel like it will be. People are talking a lot about, like, because the government had that weird obesity scream, you know? They were like, poor people need to eat potatoes, and that's it. Raw. And so everyone's talking about, like, weight and all that stuff, and people are talking about, like, being kids. I'm just like, because PE teachers are mental. Like, some of the stuff they do to humiliate children is... some of them need to be on lists. In fact, one of mine definitely did, because he definitely fucked some of the kids. Not kids, they were teenagers. But you know what I mean?
My teacher got on a webcam in front of a teenage girl. He got fired.
Yeah. Ours didn't get fired. Anyway.
I never went to ballet. I had to go to rugby instead, which I'm sure you could hear from the sound of my S's was really up my street.
I think we should have swapped. Actually, no, I did want to do ballet. Someone was just mean to me. I wanted to be the elegant fairy.
But I used to go and
themselves.
drop off my sister with my mum.
Yeah.
In Glossop. We've spoken about this. And then we go to the big Tesco and I get a video of the BBC Narnia.
Yes.
Episode 20-something? I don't know. Listen back to that. Angelina Ballerina is from the year 2002.
Oh. Yeah, seems about right. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, it's not groundbreaking information, is it? It's not changed my life.
No. It gives me very late 90s, early 2000s vibes.
Yes.
But yeah, we cut to the ballet room studio. And
studio.
Yeah. Miss Lily is there and she is
Lily.
camp.
Camp! She's in
so
this
camp.
like layered green tulle kind of dress thing. It's like an embellished turban, some pointy boots.
She's a culturally appropriated fucking Christmas tree. It's amazing.
I was unsure what the accent was. Was it Russian?
I think so. I think that's what they were
And
going
I was
for.
like, this husky, breathy kind of voice of a mouse sounds really familiar. And it took me till the end of the thing. I was like, who does this sound like? And it sounds like Judi Dench.
Is it Judi Dench?
Well, I googled it. I was like, this can't be Judi Dench. Judi Dench would not put herself in this little mouse nonsense.
And yet...
It's fucking Judi Dench.
What? What? Oh my god. What a career that woman's had. She's M from James Bond. She's Miss Lily. That's all you need,
And now
really.
she's on TikTok.
Oh yes, doing her little dances.
I saw an article that was like, Judi Dench, TikTok saved my life. Good for you, Judy. Good for you.
I doubt that was a quote. You know?
It was. She said it.
You can put a lot of things in quotation marks.
Yes, quotes from Judi Dench.
Did she say that? Did she really say that?
I wouldn't put it past her.
Okay.
Also, her daughter, the appallingly named Finty Williams.
I'm sorry. That is a
Finty
golden retriever name.
Williams.
Finty!
Finty Williams. Finty Williams, come back here.
I am going... Yeah, the full name. I'm going to get a golden retriever and call it Finty Williams. Purely to spite Finty Williams. Dumb fucking name. Yes.
She plays the titular Angelina.
Hang on. Was this just a ploy to get Judi Dench's daughter into something?
Very likely. But she was probably like 30 when this was made.
Who, Finty Williams?
Yeah, she's reaching. Finty Williams.
She was 30?
Probably around that age. I'm not doing any more Googling.
Wow.
Okay, I lied. I'm going to Google it. Derek Jacobi's in it!
What? As who? As the photographer?
Yeah, she was literally 30 when this came out. Derek Jacobi is not appearing. Oh, Finty Williams also plays Miss Quaver, who is also quite camp.
Was there not another actress?
Finty Williams plays about 6 different characters. Derek Jacobi plays Mr. Ivor Operatsky. Which...
do we meet him?
He's an old friend of Miss Lily's and a stern choreographer. Angelina is convinced, wrongly as it turns out, what a fucking life that is, that he hates mouselings.
Oh, okay. Here's a question I have for you as someone who is familiar with acting. Why the fuck, when they're recording, like, audiobooks and stuff, whenever there's a child, why don't they get a child to read the child's parts? Why is it always an adult going, "Hello, mister"? Like, why is it always awful?
Children are expensive? No.
More expensive than adults?
Well, as a former child voice actor.
Labour. I'm sorry, no, fuck. But, like, they're cheap. That's the whole point.
But they've got to get the time off school. They've got to maybe have a tutor.
Right.
And if you've got one person with quite a nondescript voice, like, you weren't listening to it being like, oh, it's Finty.
It's because I don't know who the fuck Finty is. In fairness, I also wasn't listening to it like, oh my god, it's Judy. Like, I didn't really notice.
Oh, we're different kinds of queer. Because I was like, Jodie!
Jodie!
It's Jodie!
Did you raise your leg like she does in Cats above your head? Is that the signal for when you see Judy? Just leg up!
Flashes your cat vag, Judy.
A dog. Thank you, Judy. Thanks for that lesson, Judy. Where was Finty Williams in Cats?
I watched Cats with my family the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this is going to be so fucking funny. And it was just tragic.
Did they find it funny?
No.
Oh.
Well, I mean, on the Amazon version, you're welcome, Jeff, they've still got their hands. Judi Dench's wedding ring.
They couldn't edit it?
I thought they'd changed it because we went on the opening day because we are weird.
Trash. Also, we didn't even plan it. We just turned up at the same cinema at exactly the same time and were like, oh, this is who we are.
I was fuming. It forced me to look introspectively and I hated that. But yeah, my mum was like, who's Taylor Swift friends with? Who does she hang out with? I'm like, I don't fucking know.
It's difficult to keep track, isn't it? Because she had that moment where we all cared who she was friends with, because she did that video. Is that what that was about?
Yeah.
About
Lena Dunham.
Huh? What?
She's in that video. Lena... In that, like, kick-ass superhero Bad Blood. That's the song, isn't it?
I thought she got all her model friends.
And Lena Dunham there for diversity.
Ah. What, in that she's not a size 6?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
If you love this in-depth analysis of the work and personal life of Taylor Swift, why not sign up to our Patreon?
Not a thing.
True, but Patreon is a thing.
It is, and you can join ours.
From just £1 a month, you can get yourself a bunch of great rewards.
Rewards like early access to episodes, exclusive bonus episodes, and even merchandise and snacks.
We'd also like to give a special shout out to our patrons on the TRACY tier, who never go out of style.
You need to calm down.
Sorry.
Alice Lia Maro,
Sophia,
Ed Colley,
Laura Kenny.
And nothing is certain except Beth and taxes.
This list might sound full, but don't worry, we've got a blank space, baby. And we'll write your name.
I hate this. If you want to join these wonderful people in supporting our podcast and sign up for membership from just £1 a month, visit patreon.com/queers.
That's patreon.com/QUEERS.
Baby, just say yes.
Anyway, they are performing, or they will be performing, Sleeping Beauty, the ballet.
Yes. Angelina plops herself down on the floor because she's playing the titular role. And I was like, is this because you don't want her dancing, Judy? Is that what's going on here? Just let her spend the whole thing prone.
And they pass around this huge fuck off letter for everyone to sign. Mm-hmm. Like when you're doing a birthday card at work and you don't really know who it's for.
They could have just done it after. In the corridor.
They could have.
But no, they're doing it while dancing.
Just not.
Yeah.
And Miss Quaver is there in a little pashmina.
Yes.
Flash the pash.
Woo. Flash your pash along with
And then they just stuff this letter into a letterbox that's like, you're gonna have to go to the post office for that one.
Yeah, there was a whole scene of them just shoving this parcel in a box, and I was like, this was unnecessary. I didn't know it was difficult to post.
They'll have to pay extra postage.
That means they were in like a writing workshop and someone went, but what if they don't know it's not difficult to post? No. What if they don't know it's difficult to post? And someone went, yeah, it's really important that we tell them it was difficult to post. I don't care. Move it on, Judy. I assume she was like producing it. Was she? No?
Was she? Let's have a look.
Well, if you make an entire show in order to make your daughter famous as a fucking mouse ballerina.
No. Judy had no...
Is it just a producer with really famous friends?
Probably.
Yeah.
That's very impressive.
Yeah.
Good for them. So the next day at the class, the Camp Welsh postman turns up.
Yes.
He's like, all right, I've got a letter for you. Have it.
Yes. And Angelina's very pushy. She's like, open the letter.
It's gold and sparkly and it's got a fancy envelope. You should open it, Miss Lily. And Miss Lily opens it, and is it the next day? Because they've got a quick turnaround in Mouseland.
Yeah, also, I thought so. But also, how often are they rehearsing? Is it every day? Do they go to school? What's going on? Also, we've missed out William's moment, because William is a little gay mouse. Like, he's very small in camp, and he's doing ballet, so he's a gay mouse. And then, Judy is like, I'm just calling her Judy from now on. Judy is like, and he's the handsome prince, and he kisses her gently, ... and he kisses her on the mouth, and then Judy's like, on the forehead. And then, as the little William Mouse goes to kiss her on the forehead, you just hear Judi Dench going, oh, crumbs. Oh, crumbs. It's brilliant.
So Miss Lily opens this letter, and she's won.
Yeah, I assume no one else was nominated. That's how they have.
Yeah, so what's the judging process?
Yeah.
Surely they have to go and, like, vet her. Like, do
that
a little bit
is
of
a very good mouse.
Also, she could have written this herself. Like, she could have nominated herself and forged these child signatures.
True. But she didn't. Sorry, that wasn't helpful. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird process. I mean, who knows? Who's to say?
And Miss Lily has to go and make a speech at this prize giving, and so, crucially, and from out of nowhere, does Angelina.
She also has to do a photo shoot, and for some reason, Angelina is there. Even though in the previous scene, Angelina has made it so clear that it's a joint effort. She's like one of those girls like, oh no, we all did it together, but mainly me. But like, we all did it, but it was mainly me. Such a horse girl.
And those little twin cunts who are like, we helped!
What was it?
It's like Primrose and
Josephine?
Pashmina.
They're weird names.
I'm going back on Wikipedia. I'm sorry. Priscilla and Penelope Pink Paws.
Pink Paws? Oh, that's adorable. I love that. But yeah,
they're
little
pricks.
Yeah, they are.
Full on pricks.
Yeah. And then, so they had their little photo shoot, and Angelina's like fucking about. And I'm like, don't bring a child. Never work with children or animals, and she is both. And she's fucking about. And she's like trying to arrange Miss Lily's like shawl and her beads and all that sort of stuff while the photographer's taking a shoot. What's going on?
The picture looks like she's strangling her. Like, she's like, mind your necklace. And I'm like, she's fucking throttling that bitch.
Yeah.
But there's also, like a fly.
Yeah, and like that's not how papers work. They don't just print what they have. They get a good picture.
They're not just like, this is pictures and like that's it.
Yeah, they're not just like, this is all we have. We've got to go with it. Like that's not how newspapers work. But crucially, to be fair, Miss Lily. Oh, go on.
To be fair, the camera is like one of those ones where you go under a little sheet and you hold a little
Victorian
puff.
Camera. Yeah. So when does this exist in our timeline? If he's using a Victorian camera, but they have microphones. Wait, did they have microphones in Victorian time? I can't remember.
I don't think they did.
I wasn't there. Also, she has the child's bedroom that you'd want in like the early 2000s. So what's going on? What's the timeline? Top 10 creepy conspiracy theories about Angelina Ballerina. God. I watched too many of those.
Miss Lily, after the photo shoot, she's got to go for an interview, and she's like, I'm cancelling practice, and it's the bloody fame is going to this bitch's head, and she's forgetting her roots.
I would say Angelina acts like the world is falling apart. And frankly, it's not, my love. It's not. You wanted Miss Lily to have success, and now she's getting it.
To be fair to Angelina, her surname is Ballerina. That's all she knows. That's all she has.
Or she just have really pushy stage parents.
Probably. I don't think her surname is actually Ballerina. That would be too on the nose.
Yeah. But just, like, have a day off. It seems like you've been doing ballet every single day since you were born. Like, just take a break, Angelina. Let your nice lady do an interview.
This reminded me of Dance Moms.
Yes.
Without the moms, and they're also mice.
And they can't dance.
They can't dance moms either. But I think Miss Lily is the Abby Lee Miller of Mouseland.
She is.
Have you seen where she's on her phone in the theatre and someone's
like,
can you turn your phone off? And she just reverses in her scooter.
There's the police!
And then she goes to Baskin Robbins and the police.
I love it so much. Oh. And that like shaky camera footage of her like driving down the street.
They're like, we've lost her, where is she?
We've lost her. Oh god. She's not the Zodiac killer.
So Angelina comes in the next day, hot off the presses. She's got this newspaper which has no content except for the picture of her.
Yeah.
Like, she's flicking through the pages, and I'm like, these animators, fucking lazy as shit. Like,
they won't be paid enough. It's just Judi Dench going, work! Whipping them.
They spent all their money on Judy. They didn't want to have to, like, fill out a thing. They just got grey rectangles in this newspaper. And they've used the fly one, where they're like, ah!
Awful picture. But
the twins are like, you look shit. You look fucking shit.
I'm like, they're not wrong.
Fair. And Camp Miss Quaver.
A Dizzy Gay. Oh yes, Miss Quaver.
She comes and plays the piano because Miss Lily's out of town at a big dinner.
Yeah. Fair enough, she's blazing in her glory. That's not the phrase. But, like, she's having a great time. It's been a day. Let her live a little. I'll say.
Yeah. You wanted this, Angelina.
Yeah, quite. And there's nothing actually bad about the rehearsal. They're just not very good, and the lady's just playing the piano. Like, it's not like they have a terrible time. I thought Miss Quaver was going to be really, like, rude or something, but she's just, like, playing a piano, having a lovely time.
But the thing is, when she's on the piano, she's not really, like, instructing. So there's a bit of chaos, where they just spin it around.
I would say that's not Miss Quaver's fault. She's been given too much to do.
She's overworked, underpaid, underappreciated, to quote Dolly Parton.
Whereas Miss Lily is booked and blessed. So.
And so William does fall over. The way that he says this line, he goes, "Why won't the room stop spinning?" It's just...
The delivery.
Not me for 6.
Did Finty play him as well?
Probably. It's just Finty and Judy doing stupid voices. And then occasionally Derek Jacobi turns up.
Yeah. Finty sounds like what my mum would call Rihanna's makeup line. Oh, do you got that Finty makeup?
My mum always struggled with the name Tinchy Strider. Side note, whatever happened to Tinchy Strider? And she was like...
Wasn't he arrested?
Oh, dear.
Wait, was he one of the NSYNC... No, not NSYNC. What am I thinking of?
JLS.
No. Was Tinchy Strider in JLS?
No, because you said NSYNC.
Yeah, I don't mean that. I mean
someone from JLS got arrested.
N-Dubs.
No, that was Dappy.
Oh, I think Dappy got arrested.
Oh, absolutely. Probably for having the name Dappy.
Yeah.
And yeah, my mum keeps calling him, like, Tinsy Rider, or, like...
Keeps? How often does he come up?
Regularly.
Okay, in your
like,
household.
If my mum's like, "You're listening to some modern music, are you?" I'm not.
Please
I rarely am.
A Tinchy remix. Tinchy? Oh God.
Tinsy.
Tinsy. A Tinsy remix. I couldn't name you a single thing that man has done.
No, me neither.
Nope. No clue. He's straight, isn't he? Yes.
Probably. Most people are.
Yeah.
This is tragic, really.
Okay.
I saw recently in the news that Drake has become the person with the most top 10 hits. Like, he's got like 40, and I'm like, I can do the one with the phone. That's it. That's all I know.
Bling, ring.
Yeah.
Hotline, something.
Something about a phone.
Also, I thought we'd all agreed that he's not very good. I thought we'd all just agreed that. Or maybe it was just me thinking that. But I was just like, he's not great. Like, he's fine. I'm not glad he exists in the world, because he keeps, like, texting minors and then being like, oh, they're 17. Such a creep. So many people like him.
Was he friends with Millie Bobby Brown?
I wasn't friends with her, he was texting her. There's a fucking difference.
Okay, I mean, like, friends.
Okay, yeah. He also did that with,
But
Billie
is he friends
Eilish?
with Billy Ray Cyrus?
Millie Bobby Brown. Same people. I hope so. No, I don't hope so. I hope he goes away. Fuck him. Leave Billie Eilish. And also, you know what else gets on my tits? The people are still saying Billie Eyelash as if that's funny.
It's not funny anymore.
No, it wasn't funny.
It was funny
to
for
start
about
with.
10 minutes.
Okay. I don't think I was there for that 10 minutes. I think I went to the loo or something.
Also, her Bond theme is good.
Is it?
But it's beautiful ghosts from Cats with more whispering.
Ah. See, I don't think there's any place for a Bond theme tune that doesn't have the vibe of Shirley Bassey. You know what I mean?
Just do Shirley... in all of them.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish doesn't have the range. No!
Okay, sorry, I don't know. But, like, when Adele did it, that was great. She got that big booming voice. It's great. When Sam Smith did it, I was like, stop it. You're too weak.
Who would you have? Cher! Why has Cher not done one?
I don't know. You know what? I know I always talk about her, but I feel like Lady Gaga would do a good one.
Yes.
Have you heard her rendition of Bang Bang? He shot me down.
I haven't,
Bang Bang.
no.
It's very good, very, very good. That has a kind of James Bond theme vibe.
Yeah.
You know?
The drama.
Yes. It's camp. You need to have someone who's camp. Because although James Bond is very straight, the theme tune needs to be very camp.
Balances it out.
Yes. The misogyny balances it out.
Where were we? Miss Lily comes back, and she's absolutely cream crackered. Do you remember when you used to say knackered?
This was my moment where I was like, is Angelina queer? Because she has the relationship with Miss Lily that, like, all, like, femme queers had with their English teachers.
Yes, I get that. I see your reasoning.
She runs up to her, gives her a hug. There was a friend I had who was, like, obsessed with one of my English teachers, like, to a bit of an odd extent. And I, like, had a slight rapport. You know, you like a teacher and they get on with, fine, with them. And one time my friend was like, she's my favourite teacher. And I was like, that's a bit of a weird thing to say. And then she came out and now I'm like, oh, okay. I get it now. Like, fine.
I mean, that kind of relationship is very similar to any, like, 7-year-old white girl with any adult.
What do you think 7-year-old white girls do?
But you know, when they're like, I'm the favourite. I'm going to run up to this teacher and hug them. I missed you so much. Which is what she says.
Yes. Okay, I get what you mean.
I'm just kind of like, I'm a pretty princess. Watch me spin.
Yeah. Oh my God, you see that tweet that's like, when kids are like, watch me do this, and they do a jump. Waste of my fucking time. That's Angelina Ballerina right there.
That is Angelina Ballerina. And then Miss Lily just fucking falls asleep. And I'm like, do better dancing then. If you want this teacher to pay attention, do something exciting. And so everyone just fucks off.
Well, not before William has plopped another kiss on her lips.
Oh, God.
What is this? Is William gay? I'm asking you now. I'm asking you to make a decision. Is William gay? Don't yawn at me.
I tried to disguise that, and I think I would have gotten away with that if it wasn't for you meddling flamehead menace.
That was a pretty resonant
Yes, gay. Boy that does ballet, gay. I'm sorry, Billy Elliot, you're gay.
Why does he keep plopping a kiss on her lips?
He's just making sure. Just checking.
That actually just seemed like a panicky gay move. Like, I've got to kiss a girl. Better go for the lips. Make it seem realistic.
Well, there's an episode of Glee.
Oh.
I will talk about it. You can't stop me.
I'm not going to try to.
Where Darren Criss is like, am I bi?
And everyone went, yes, well, take it a bit
the
further.
character, not actual Darren Criss.
Okay.
He was like, am I bi? And then he kisses Rachel Berry and then throws up and is like, no.
Oh my.
I mean, you
Wait,
would,
hang
wouldn't
on.
you?
Wait, do you mean he's gay and then he asks if he's bi?
Yes.
Or he's straight and then, oh, I thought you meant he was straight and was like, am I maybe not straight? And I was like, yes.
No, he's very like, I'm super gay and I've known who I was for years and I'm out and about and having a great time.
Got you.
So everyone was a bit like, hey, why is this happening?
Would you
like,
throw
obviously,
up? I don't think you'd throw up. That seems like an overreaction.
I'm fairly sure he throws up. I might have made that up. But I mean, Lia Michelle, you would, wouldn't you? You throw up. You could just taste the racism.
Yes, you can. It's all salty.
But yes, I think William is gay.
Good. Glad we've cleared that up.
Then they go to get ice cream. Alice
Angelina
and
is stropping. Is she a cat because she's stropping? Is that a known thing?
What does that mean?
Okay, I wondered if that was too... Cats, you know when cats are like, scratch, scratch, but not like scratch, they're like, do their claws. Like, sharpen their claws and something. That's called stropping. But...
Oh.
Not everyone knows
I can't
that,
think of
I
a
guess.
better alternative. is she a waffle? Because she's strooping?
Oh, stroopwaffle, I see.
Stroopwaffle.
Stroopwaffle.
But that's also fairly niche as well. So I don't...
Yeah.
Maybe just stropping isn't the right word.
She is stropping, though.
She's stropping, but like it's not a very universal.
How dare you?
She's angstin. No.
Wait, you're saying we're not making universal references on this podcast?
We would never.
We'd never. This is fun for the whole family. Okay.
And Angelina, what's her fucking name? I'm having a stroke. Angelina
yes.
gets the complete fucking wrong end of the stick. And I'm like, I haven't seen this for years, but I'm fairly sure this happens every episode.
Yeah.
And she hears Miss Lily talking to Miss Quaver. Quavers, they're floaty light. And Miss Lily's like, oh, I'm gonna sack it in. I'll have to tell them it's too much. They'll be so disappointed. And as a rational person, I was like, okay, so she's not accepting the award. We're done here.
Yes. However, someone isn't being rational in this show. And it's bloody Angelina.
And she's like, she wants to leave the dancing. She hates us. She just as well as called us cunts. I'm like, fair enough.
And then she turns into this weird fucking political rally. She's Stalin or something. She's like, I won Miss Lily this award and I can unwin it for her too. Like, she's gonna white out Miss Lily's face in the newspaper. It's so much. She's so aggressive about it.
Yeah, she's like, I'm going to do my speech. And I'm like, oh, for God's sake, here we go. It's written on paper that's like 30 miles long again.
Yes.
And she starts off with mouses and mouselings. And I'm like, well, you've already fucking stumbled at the first fucking hurdle, haven't you? You've called them mouses.
Mouses.
Mouses. No cheeses for us, Mises. And she's like, this award is garbage. Everyone's trash. I hate you all. And Alice is like, I don't think you can say that. And she's like, I can say it and I will say it.
Oh,
but you
God. It's so much.
Carolina. She's a bit of a Karen.
She is a bit.
But doesn't matter because they're at the award ceremony backstage.
Mm-hmm.
And Angelina's like, I'm ready to give the political speech of my life. And Miss Lily's like, no, I'm just gonna not accept it. I'm giving it up. And I was like, Miss Lily, why didn't you give it up before the awards ceremony? Because a lot of people have gone to a lot of effort.
Yes, everyone's there. Also, why the fuck does Angelina still go up? Why is she needed? Sit back down. She's like, oh, you're not accepting the award. Well, I'm going to make my speech. It's so weird.
She's influenced by what I think is the best character, which is the side Cockney mouse.
Is that Henry?
This is just a random mouse who...
Okay.
This is the redeeming mouse. He literally, pops his head out for 2 seconds and goes, time for your speech, love.
Oh, yes. Time for your speech, lad.
Time for your speech, love. And I don't think he should have bothered because Angelina's speech is shite.
She's just like, I thought she was a great teacher. Turns out she's the best teacher. And I was like, this didn't need to be said. We know she's the best teacher. She's just won an award for being the best teacher.
She's like, she's not just the greatest teacher in chipping cheddar, whatever.
Yeah, chipping cheddar.
She's not just the greatest teacher... Why is she Cockney? She's not just the greatest teacher in Mouseland, but she's the greatest teacher in the whole world. I'm like, do you have facts to back that up?
Yeah, since when?
She fell asleep in front of your fucking dance.
Yeah. Rude.
Maybe we should have watched more to get an accurate gauge of whether...
No, I think this was enough.
Well, this title reeled us in, bloody Mouse of the Year.
We were like, let's see what the best mouse is. Bet it's a great mouse. No, it's a fucking Christmas tree mouse.
It's Judi Dench Christmas tree mouse.
Yeah. Oh, God.
And then they get their picture taken for the paper.
Yes.
The headline might as well be, "Stupid little mouse causes anticlimax in front of the whole town."
I mean, yeah. Also, the mice are
Little
naked.
bitch
Sorry.
disappoints everybody.
Little bitch, same.
Put that on a tote bag.
Oh, please. I would wear that with pride. Yeah, and then there's this big like callback moment because the bitchy mice, Persephone and Fiddlesticks are like,
Pig paws.
"Oh, where are we? We're not in the picture." No, they're really posh mice. "Where are we? We're not in the picture." I don't know.
The marvellous mechanical mouse mill.
organ. Oh, mill.
Oh, it's the same. They do the both, don't they?
Okay.
Breadcrumbs and butterbeans. They're the best mice. They're the mouse of the year.
They're certainly annoying.
We should do a poll, which is, of all the mice that we've reviewed,
Which are the
so
best
we've got
ones?
Brambley Hedge,
Yes.
Pinky and the Brain,
Ah, no, I think they're the best mice.
Bill Nye in Flushed Away. Is he a rat or a mouse?
Rat.
We'll include them. We'll put them in. Who else have we got? Mice. Marvellous mechanical mice organ mouse.
Brambley Hedge.
Mouses. Brambley Hedge. And these pricks.
Yeah.
We're going to do a poll. Let's do it on Twitter.
Yeah. Yes. You know, we haven't done a poll on Twitter in a while. I like a Twitter poll.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. And then we'll give an award to the best mouse, because this fucked it up and we have to pick up the pieces.
It's our civic duty.
Yes, to award what should we award? A big thumbs up to the best mouse.
Vote mouse to help out. Do you remember it was like, it's your civic duty to go to Wagamama's?
What?
Do you remember the...
Oh, when people were
I don't
like,
know if
you
it's
have
still
to...
a thing.
Well, Wagamama's is closed, so...
Also, speaking of the government's ridiculous crackdown on obesity, ugh, and they're like, have £10 to go to Pizza Hut. No, you're too fat. Shut up, Boris.
Because what they care most about is the economy, and that pisses me off. Because the economy is like... Wait, was this a tweet? Like, the economy is like the... It's like astrology for men who went to Eton. You're just making shit up.
It is.
I will say I don't understand the economy. But,
Same.
you know.
I don't want to learn. I don't give a shit. Don't try and tell me.
I don't care to learn. Right. Was it camp?
Miss Lily was camp.
Yes. Yes.
Miss Quaver in a pashmina. Camp.
Yes. Not as camp as cultural
but
appropriating Christmas tree, but...
Put a lamp next to a star. Star's got to look brighter.
Yeah. William's gay, but not camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think once you've got like an embellished turban, everyone else is just out of it.
It's all
out
downhill
running.
from there. Yeah.
I just remembered, I'm in a couple of drag queen Facebook groups. They're horrible.
I'm going to be quizzing you after this.
It's mainly people being like, my diary's now open. Good.
Oh,
put
fuck
a bookmark
off. Sorry, that pisses me right off.
And someone was selling a gown that had like, was like beaded and rhinestoned and stuff, and they described it as an embezzled gown.
An embezzled gown! Did you report it to the police?
They've kind of got stuck somewhere between embellished and bedazzled and just been like...
Yeah. Embezzled.
It's embezzled.
I mean, you knew what they meant.
I did. That's fair. But I thought it was quite funny. Embezzled.
Yeah. Embezzled. Sequins.
Did it make us queer, Angelina? Angeline.
Angelina is frustrating, but then so am I. So I don't know if she made me queer, but I don't know. Saw that behaviour and went, alright, I'll have a go.
This has just reminded me of the song Nina Ballerina by ABBA, which was crudely overlooked in Mamma Mia ! And Mamma Mia ! Here we go again !
I've never heard of that song.
It's like, Nina, pretty ballerina. ABBA has some great deep cuts, and they could definitely make a third film, and I hope they do. With a character called Nina, and a character called Bobby from the song Me and Bobby's Brother.
Is Nina a ballerina?
She is.
She was a ballerina, he wasn't. Can I make it any more often?
Boom, bang, boomer, banger... No, I'm having a stroke. Again, help. There's a Lulu song called Boom, Banger, Bang. It's the other one.
Yes.
Bang a Boomerang is the ABBA one.
Bama Boomerang. Do they go to Australia?
It goes bang, a boomerang, dummy dum dum be dum dum.
Oh, I thought those were the lyrics.
No, it is.
Dum be dum dum be
Yes.
dum. Wait, no.
That is it.
No.
I'm not joking.
Are you fucking about?
No.
I hate this, but also I need Cher to sing it.
Oh my god, yes. Bang,
Yeah.
a boomerang.
Oh.
Dum be dum dum be dum dum.
It's not a song.
Love
I
is
think
up
ABBA
to
got away
you,
with a
hum,
lot.
hum, hum. They did. But Ring Ring, also a great song. I think they've got
It's
it.
like
I'll
ring
write
a
it.
ring, 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 a ring, ring.
It's very similar to Bang a Boomerang. Ring,
Okay.
ring, why don't you give me a call? That was out of key and very
That was
fast.
just
but, like,
Telephone
You get the gist.
Lady Gaga.
Yeah, they could be on the phone. They could be like, oh yeah, you're right. I'm Mamma Mia! ! Here we go again.
Here we go,
Again.
yet again.
Again. Is that
There's
the
a song
Teletubbies?
called Again. Oh. Right.
Anyway,
I'd just like to point out, listeners, this episode was 10 minutes long that we watched. And we were like, oh, a nice short episode for a change.
no.
No.
It will be an hour.
Oh, my name's not Kate Bush. Butch.
It's not Kate Bush.
It's not Kate Bush.
So it's not an hour. It's more. If you enjoyed this episode, find us on the social medias at Queers Gone By. We're going to do our poll of the Mouse of the Year.
Yes. Also, rate, review, subscribe if you haven't already. Tell a friend, tell Emily.
And
tell Judi Dench. Tell Fenty Williams. No.
Finty
Tell
Williams.
Fenty.
Will you come here?
Fenty.
If you want to be involved, have a little hand in what we review next month.
Mm-hmm.
This was all patron driven. You can find us on patreon.com/queers. QUEERS. Queers.
Quails.
Queers.
God. Alright.
And you can find me on social media at Kate Butch 1.
And you can find me at Caitlin R. Powell on Instagram and at Caitlin PWLL on Twitter. Yes.
And we shall see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Finty Williams.